Oh, I wish you could feel how muggy it is. Afternoon, everybody. It's been raining like crazy here. I got some new plants. Someone gave us these tomatoes. And I left them at my sister-in-law's house for like a month. So, they've been dwarfed. Oh look. Somebody broke into the chicken pantry. Just having a field day in there. Huh?
I wanted to try and run it behind you while you were filming.
Say hello.
Hi!
So yeah, look at the chickens are, well, at least one chicken's enjoying it. The beans are just taking off. Looks like I'm gonna have to add a second string on here soon. I thought they were bush beans. They still might be bush beans, but looks like they're gonna be climbing beans though. I hope they're not climbing beans. Ugh. Those in the thing like that. Let's work on that real quick, huh? Just gotta tuck them in between. Oh wait, dude. Might as well show you. I also got peas growing on each one of the posts of my trellis. So I got sugar peas growing here. There was supposed to be a third one, but I guess it didn't sprout. But my tomatoes have grown a lot. The suckers are already growing, so I need to start suckering them. So peas are growing right there.
Showing off my garden again? Has he been telling you guys that he's done all this? Nope. I'm out here all the time, pulling the weeds, feeding the animals.
No, it's on me.
Lies!
But yeah, these tomatoes are starting to look nice. I'm gonna should trellis them today. So this is where I'm gonna build my trellis right here. Those are my sugar peas, and I'm gonna build one of those TP trellises right here for them to climb up on. So I'll shut up and get to work on it, huh? So I've changed my mind about the teepee. I'm not doing a teepee. I'm just gonna do kind of square and up. Remember, keep it simple. I'm not gonna win any awards for craftsmanship probably, but function, it works. I didn't know exactly how much I needed, so I just cut off a length and then rolled it up so it's easier to work with. Easier than to move this thing around constantly. So for right now, I think that's gonna be good enough. I'm not really sure. I'll probably add one more in the middle. Yeah, that's a pretty far gap. I'm probably gonna add one more in the middle. So I kind of added these cross members to give it just a little bit more structure, but it's definitely tweaked the top a little bit. It tweaked it just a little bit, but still, it's gives it a little more structure. That's all. Well, in about a week, when the peas get a little bigger, I could start putting them in the lines. So what I do is once they get to certain lines, I just squeeze them in between these lines and they'll hold them up, and as they get bigger you just squeeze them in. It's a simple idea. First thing I'm going to do is snip the lower branches so the blight doesn't start. The blight is when the mold spores in the dirt gets on the leaves and it starts spreading. So it helps if you snip the lower branches, and it helps, you know, with the blight. That's what they say. And that's it. Just leave those over here. And at the same time, I'm getting the suckers that are growing. So I got more of these tomato clips. These are absolutely fantastic. I love these things. I have another bag of them. I left them outside sitting in a bucket. So if you notice in the inside, that's right. That's what you're supposed to do, is just put the string in the inside like that, and then you know, the plant's right there. You just clip around the plant, and then that's now attached to your string. That's kind of cool, isn't it? And if you want to let go of it, it's like taking off a seatbelt on an airplane. Ta-da! Okay, I was testing if I just ran the string line through this and then just pulled it up tight to the top up there, and I was wondering if I let go of it, will it pull? No. So, and I can't reach the top of there without a ladder, and I don't want to have to keep bringing a ladder out there if I need to make an adjustments on my trellis. So I'm gonna bring it down to here where I could unclip it, and at the same time, at the end of the season, I don't want string hanging all year long. I want to get rid of it, you know, so it looks better. So I'm just gonna also attach it to the string down here so I can make, there you go. And then once I'm done with this trellis, I just unclip it and I can just pull the string off the off the trellis without having to get a ladder, because I don't want string hanging here all year long, because I'll get too lazy and not take it off. So that's all it is. It's just looped around, hangs here, and it's clipped here where I could reach it if I ever have to make an adjustment. So yeah, I bring it down to the plant, down to here, and always leave yourself a little extra to make more adjustments. And oh yeah, when you prune, leave don't cut all the way up to the, you know, to the last two buds, because then you won't have anything to clip onto. So because it's gonna be clipped here, and if you don't have a branch for it to hold on to, it'll just slip up and go right through the top. So yeah, like I said, don't clip all the way to the top. And right at the beginning, I like to keep the string tight. And that's it. And this will be the extra when it gets, you know, full grown and gets a little heavier and it needs a little slack. You're able to give a little more slack down here and from above also. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get to that get to all of them. I don't know if you're gonna need to watch all of it, so. Well, before my battery dies, I better show you what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Yep. Got the clips here, so when I take it down, just unclip it, pull the string, and it comes down. The clip at the bottom here, held by some branches. I don't think this one needed the trellis yet, but oh well, it's all there. A quick storm just went right through, I had to stop for a second. And from just that little storm, look at my tomatoes. They fell over. All my tomatoes fell over. The one I didn't get the trellis, so just means I need to get to this. Let's hurry up. Let's hurry up before another storm comes through. All right. Well, the wind knocked all those down and now they're back up straight. Should be good. The wind didn't bother any of these. I'm actually going here and tighten them up just a little bit. Alrighty then, that's all my tomatoes trellised. So I make sure there's a branch to hold them tight down in there, so you just can't pull up a little, you know, too tight on them, or the branch will fold up on itself. The older they are, the stronger the branch, the better it holds. I didn't like all the string just loosely hanging on the ground, so I rolled it up on a stick so it looks a little bit neater. I did that to all of them, so it just looks a little bit neater in the garden. My name is Sang. This is Growing Little Country Homestead. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.